Catherine, yes, Rich and Leah back in our BT studios. Very happy that you're here.
Happy to be here.
Running season is in full force, and a week ago we talked about the proper technique. So we're going to do a quick recap of that. Then after that, we're talking about the warm-up, because the warm-up is also very important.
Absolutely. So we're just training that pattern, like we said last week. So if you kind of get tired, a lot of times what happens is you forget about the technique, you forget about what's going on, and then your back starts to hurt, your hips start to get tight, your neck even gets tight. So just reviewing these patterns before you run to kind of refresh that thing in your memory, so it becomes subconscious and you use the right muscles and you come back injury-free.
You need the right muscles to fire up, as you said. The butt needs to work, less on the back, and that's what we looked at last week.
Exactly.
So you're going to show us a few movements here, because the warm-up is also very, very crucial before you start running.
Yes. So we did the stuff inside. Now we're, let's say, outside. So you're leaning against the wall of your house or a wall of a tree, for example. So what you're going to do is simply just pick that knee up right here. So we call this a little posture hold. So that knee up is a little bit higher. We're locking those laces and pull that heel just behind the knee. So we're
then you hold up.
Yeah, so you hold that for 2 or 3 bouts of 10 seconds just to kind of train that knee up pattern. After we've done both sides, then we can start on the ground. So step that knee out in front of us, get a bit of daylight under the heel.
And the ankle has to be locked up here, right?
Yeah, so yeah, we say laces locked.
Laces
exactly.
locked.
So toes pulled to the shin, essentially.
Perfect.
So heel is off the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
What we're doing here is we're striking that match, pushing on back.
And getting your butt to fire, like we mentioned last.
So we're not breaking at the stomach, we're keeping that nice and tight, keeping it locked down here. And then we're bringing it back up to that same position we had before, so laces are locked right here. There you go, right? And then we're coming back down. Right? And then we're going to tie after we've done 2 or 3 sets of 10 reps each side. We'll go to the next progression of this. So we're here, we're going to strike, go. Come on, up. And then recover. A little daylight, go.
And then you
up and recover. And then we're going to tie all those 3 in together.
And then, I mean, this will get your blood going as well before you, don't just right away start running. Okay, what else you got for us?
So after this, after you've trained this kind of pattern, we're going to get moving, literally get moving, right? So we're going to go over a little step over series that we do.
I'm going to let Leah demonstrate this one.
Exactly. So we pretend for the first series, we pretend there's a dowel right in front of the ankles, so really much right there. So up on the toes, staying locked down in front, and a little step over that ankle dowel. So we call these ankle step overs.
And you can do that with a certain amount of speed as well, right?
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to try and get that same kind of bounce hot off the ground there. And this one, we're going to go shin step overs as the next progression, right? So we're going to step over the shin, knees come up just a bit higher. So same pop, nice drive in the arms.
Lift the knees. And why the mimic of running, why is it so important in the warm-up? Why is this a key component to getting ready?
You're practicing what's going to happen essentially in a couple seconds after you're done doing this stuff. So you want to make sure you're doing it right. And you want to make sure that you don't default to those bad patterns where you did feel that back, the hips, the neck, whatever kind of injury that you felt. Of
course.
So what you're doing now is the last series is when you are in full sprint, may happen when you're jogging or going up a hill, is the knee step over. So you're pretending you're stepping over a dowel right around the knee.
Right up on the knee,
And again, being hot off the ground, nice arm drive right there.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much. Everything is there. And make sure you feel the right muscles firing up in the warm-up as well. That is the key component.
Absolutely.
Rich, Leah, thank you so much. I'm not sure I'm quite ready to go for a run just yet, but finish my work here. Hey, speak.